Reese, tell us a little bit about Melanie. What is she looking for? What is she running away from?
Well, the character I play, Melanie, is a woman who grew up in this very tiny, small town, southern town, and she leaves under a series of circumstances that you find out through the film that are very painful to her, and so she decides to sort of lose her identity, her southern identity, and go to New York and try and make it as a fashion designer. And just when she's right on the cusp of making it, she has to go back home and sort of deal with her past and what it's like to be, you know, a hometown girl. Well, I think that's an interesting point, that she does sort of try and control a lot of aspects of her life, and I think it's a movie about learning that you can't control who you really are. You know, you can cover up a lot of who you think you are, but ultimately it will all be revealed when it comes to those sort of real moments in your life where you have to really be yourself. I love that the part of the movie that it's like she has to choose between two men, but neither one of them is a bad person. None of them have sort of a mark on their character. They're both really decent human beings, and it's really about choosing the right guy for you. You know, it's a very personal choice in your life. Yeah, I think it's more representative of reality too. I mean, we're more often faced with decisions about, you know, should I do this good thing or this good thing? You know, career decisions are like that, life decisions are like that, and so for me, you know, that's what makes sort of an interesting movie, when you have more of a representation of reality. Well, I try to sort of, particularly in more modern movies, to represent a modern feminine attitude, because I am, you know, a modern working woman, and those kind of women I relate to. Women who are trying to balance a lot of different things in their lives. I guess that's very personal for me. It's always very personal when I choose a role that I have to feel like I hear her voice, or I know who that person is, or I've seen or experienced that personality before, because you know, I honor my characters. I really care about them, and they really become a part of me, and I become a part of them. So it's very important that I can really relate. Well, I guess it sort of goes back to the idea of there can be a lot of good decisions in your life, but you have to think, particularly about the very important moments in your life, you have to really listen to your heart and really know who you are inside in order to make the right decision.
And do you think a small town helps to hear that little voice?
Well, I think it's about your heritage. It's about your homecoming, and about knowing where you really are and what are your values, and realizing what values are very important in your life.